Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Sterling Osaze Osakwino Kwodi. They send message to Asue Igodalo supporters. After Philip Shaibu, the camp to APC. Make I leave you, make you hear the message. Enjoy the video.
Now, let's go back again to the activities of the All Progressive Congress yesterday. I told some persons, I said, the marriage that you are seeing yesterday, it is not based on sincerity, nor fairness. The marriage is all about a political gang-up. But let's begin to analyze it one after the other. Is it true that Comrade Philip Shaibu love Adamu Shomole? The answer is no. Is it true that Pastor Sage Zeyamu loves Adamu Shomole? The answer is no. In Zeyamu's own election, he lost in Oremu, but he has never lost his polling unit. But he lost in Oremu. But in Obi's election, he lost his polling unit. Now, to the activity proper. Philip Shaibu wanted to be governor. Pastor Sage Zeyamu wants to be governor. Okpebolo wants to be governor. Asue Godalo wants to be governor. From the perspective of the PDP, while we are campaigning for 2020, Obaseki openly told the people of Esaland that if you support me to become governor for the second term, in spite of the fact that I've been denied the ticket from the APC, when I'm leaving power, I will hand it over to the people of Esaland. Yes, I'm live. Join me up. Waiting for you guys to join me up. Yes, I have a direct message designed to reach out to all supporters of Asue Ogi ticket around the world. I want to say a very great good morning to you all. I'm Comrade Sterling Osaze Osakwino Kwodi, by the grace of God Almighty, the Sea of Woman, Edo State. Please share this video and invite your friends to join us. First of all in my message is this: do not be distracted at all. At all. The alternative of excuse me, the alternative of Ofone is today a slogan: Adasue, Adasue for Asue Igodalo. Imadasue It is the alternative of Ofone that they are taking here and there, trying to make it an emblem. But get it clear. Tima Asue Ighodalo for governor. Again, the activities of yesterday, where you saw the All Progressive Congress gathering themselves. If you are a supporter of Asue Ighodalo, you will understand the rudiments of politics. All what they were doing is to make sure that your morale is down. But a victor is never afraid of his victim. A man that is going to a war, that begins to look at the weapon of his enemy as a deterrent, is not ready to fight. If you are going to a war, if you are prepared, and you have a clear-cut, defined goal to achieve, all you needed to do is to reorganize yourself, provide all the necessary weapons to confront the existing hegemony of the other divide. So in this case, be resolute and be vigilant. Do not be deterred. I will tell you, take this word to the bank. Asue Ighodalo will win next elections. This election that's coming. Take this word from me and take it to the bank. Now, I want to go to the activities of the All Progressive Congress yesterday. First, activities that you saw there was for the camera. There is no way iron and clay can stand together. For those who have been following the history book, go and read Revelation Climax by Jehovah's Witnesses. Revelation Climax by Jehovah's Witnesses. Go deep. You will see the image. You will see the image. Under it, you see where iron and clay. And it was analyzed that they can never be attached to each other. I saw Pastor Sage Ezeyamu dancing with Adamu Shomole. It's for the camera. The battle for the structure continues. Who controls the next governor continues. With the dream that when they emerge into power, there's going to be a big political fight. And it is not possible for them to be there. On the part of Adamu Shomole and Philip Shaibu, forget it. Their actions is synonymous with what's transpired between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Rotimi Amechi when they agreed to at least unseat President Jonathan and return back to their conflict. As we speak today, there is no relationship between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Chibuike Rotimi Amechi. I want to tell you for the facts. Get yourself very prepared and accept on the ground that Edo lacks the capacity to choose between good and bad. Evil strive when good people decide to remain quiet and allow evil to take charge of situations. The same scenario that played yesterday is synonymous with what transpired during the 2020 gubernatorial elections in Edo when Obaseki was denied the ticket. The actions was to kill the morale of each and individual. That was what prompted the Oga Carry ticket go that went viral, which became the campaign slogan, song, and emblem in the last elections. I want to tell you for a fact, there is no comparison between this set of people running in an elections. Olumide Akpata, on the other hand, a sane person will never say that the man is incompetent. No. The only two persons that is competent in these elections is Dr. Barrister Asue Ighodalo and Olumide Akpata. Except if what we truly believe, where the king is truly a king, it's not based on sincerity in our heart. We will never choose to drink poison or allow evil to take over, all because of the fact that it is being served with our tribal cup. I have been an advocate of Eastern agenda, even when I know that the candidate that they brought from Edo State is very competent. But I, Osakwuno, and my teaming supporters will support Dr. Asue Ighodalo for the purpose of equity. But while supporting Dr. Asue Ighodalo, we must make sure that we are determined, we are resolute, we are focused, because this group of people that conglomerated themselves in a specific confine yesterday has just one agenda. Let's seize power. Let's seize power at the detriment of the collective destiny of our people. I ask a simple question. For how long shall we continue to live in a full paradise with cycle? Now, let's go to the hearts and minds of our politicians, including those who left from PDP to APC and from APC to PDP. Be very sincere. Check your heart. Check your heart. Excuse me. I'm on live broadcast, please. Just give me an hour. I'm on live broadcast. Check your heart. Be very sincere and learn to be factual. Is your fight actually based on the interest of the Talakawas? Is the idea of Ogbomayese based on the development of Edo State? Be very factual. The only reason why we have the Ogbomayese ideology moving from one place to another is me, myself, and I. It is me, myself, and I. Yes, will we never stop from saying the truth? In governance, there are room for politicking. But do not allow politics to take over the will, the determination to liberate the ragtags, to liberate the jet tanks, to liberate the Olapoloi in our contemporary urban society. When you ask this set of people, what is the offense of Governor Gordon Rogers of Baseki? They won't insult him because he attracted ShopRite to Edo. They won't insult him because he has made sure that there are no completed structure in the heart of Ring Road, where criminal elements, disgruntled political elements, created as a means to have a safe haven. They will not insult him in respect to that. They will not insult him for building an ultra-modern law house on the Court of Appeal at Sapler Road. They will not insult him for that. They will not insult him for taking the lead in ensuring that workers have access to a better minimum wage, even if, quote unquote, it is not enough, owing to the bastardized nature of the Nigerian economy under the tutelage of the All Progressive Congress, which accumulated from the Buhari administration and later destroyed by Senator, Governor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Today, they are crucifying Senator Ndume, who is a member of the All Progressive Congress, who came up publicly to say Nigerians are suffering, Nigerians are dying. And some few days back, he came again to consolidate on his statement. Even if the federal government has agreed for 70,000 naira minimum wage, as pegged as national benchmark by His Excellency H.E. Governor Godwin Obaseki, that same amount of money is not enough compared to the cost of rice. How much was the cost of bag of rice during the PDP administration? There are some persons who, on their part, it's all about, let me be rich. I want to be very sincere. I want to be very sincere. When I went to PDP campaign office about 2 months ago, Faris Opere told me, Comrade Mokusi Asue Udanu. I told him, no, I am busy now, I don't have that time. I can't. Faris is watching me. If I lie about this, Faris can't tell me. About a week ago, the chief of staff to Edo State government asked, have you met Asue? Can we go and see Asue? I told him, no. If I am lying, come out here to quote me very wrong. Let our interest be, let the best man occupy the position. What do we want to go see her for? After the be, now regard the be. Now normal. Nobody will hate regard. Don't get it clear. Don't misconstrue me. I love regard. I like to get money. I need money for politics. I want to get, maybe still give me. Yes. But it should not be the focal point. If you are fighting for the money alone, it becomes a case scenario where you see white and you call it red. That's what is happening today. Now give me, now be the man we white, and I'll give you the Macau way. They all fair to waiting. They all fair to waiting. Politics ought to be a voluntary activity. If you want to be successful in politics, go and get second address. That is why I have respect for the likes of Audu Agadaga. Because these are set of men that works for their money, hard-earned money. So if they don't give you regard, you don't feed your family. We are ready. We are ready. It is not going to be a politics of bitterness. It is not going to be a politics of insult. It's going to be politics of issue base. But you know what? Sincere Edo people will never allow this set of people who have been saying these times without number Senator Rogide told me, I'm quoting him. A governor who my PDP and I told him, a government, a party that you served as senator for 8 years, because they didn't give you the third ticket, you are angry and you are claiming that the governor drove you away. Did you forget how you managed to go to the Senate from the initial stage? If not for the pressure placed on distinguished Senator Edo State by the wife, Osame would have secured 30 tickets and returned to the Senate. Because President Jonathan has already approved automatic ticket for all senators who stood by him. The wife said no. Urogide is your brother, let him go. Now you have done yours. Ogbelede. You call me later for logistics. I did live video now. Yeah. Ogbelede. So, for me, I told him very direct. I'm not a pretender. If I start with governor, I'll tell him my man, I go tell you my man. Me, I'll say I don't fit tell you. If I don't fit tell you, I no talk. If anything I fit tell for your back, I'll tell you face to face. Me, if I don't fit talk for your front, you tell me you well. I not be Otani. My friends know me. So, again, I want to go to other segment. We are ready. We are determined. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. We are ready. We are determined to secure Edo. Let me say something. Excuse me. Okay. Yes, very sorry, I had to address an issue. We are focused, we are determined to ensure that these states remain on the track of development. Now, I want to take a challenge from any member of the All Progressive Congress. Anyone. Are you saying that Obaseki did not perform beyond your own expectation? If you say no, let's go for a debate and let's go and point out facts on the streets. They expected a governor that will fix Sapler Road as a federal road, that will continue to paint Airport Road that has already been fixed, that will begin to fix Siloko Road that has been fixed by the Somali administration, so that in Ego, people will see the road. In Obaoka, people will see Sapler Road. In Oredo, people will see Airport Road. Even if the whole of Orion destroys, no problem. Even if the whole of Zugwenu Road in Esaland destroyed, no problem. Even if the roads leading Ogua, Ebele, and others is destroyed, no problem. For as long as the vehicular traffic of the number of persons seeing those roads are not much, they can be abandoned. Is that the kind of government you want? But as we speak, fact check me. Those facts I have produced, fact check me if I am lying. And if you think that Obaseki did not work, take the challenge. Take the challenge from Osakwe Okwudi. Let's begin to point things on the street. For a fact. Now, let's go back again to the activities of the All Progressive Congress yesterday. I told some persons, I said, the marriage that you are seeing yesterday, it is not based on sincerity, nor fairness. The marriage is all about a political gang-up. But let's begin to analyze it one after the other. Is it true that Comrade Shaibu love Adamu Shomole? The answer is no. Is it true that Pastor Sage Zeyamu loves Adamu Shomole? The answer is no. In Zeyamu's own election, he lost in Oremu, but he has never lost his polling unit. But he lost in Oremu. But in Obi's election, he lost his polling unit. Now, to the activity proper. Philip Shaibu wanted to be governor. Pastor Sage Zeyamu wants to be governor. Okpebolo wants to be governor. Asue wants to be governor. From the perspective of the PDP, while we are campaigning for 2020, Obaseki openly told the people of Esaland that if you support me to become governor for the second term, despite the fact that I've been denied the ticket from the APC, when I'm leaving power, I will hand it over to the people of Esaland. It is a very clear fact that Adamu Shomole is campaigning against his own will, because an atom of law for the people of Esaland, Oshomole does not have it. I'm going to be taking it one after the other. Now, after the conclusion of the elections, there was high level of skepticism on the part of the Esan people, believing that Governor Obaseki may betray them, that the idea of saying that power should be taken to Edo State was a mere political statement. But when it was time, don't also forget that it was a collective agreement by the Obaseki Shaibu ticket to return power to Edo Central. But when it got to the time for the election, Shaibu said, no, I want to be governor. Now, if Shaibu is saying, no, I want to be governor, what does that imply? The Esan should go and sit down. I want to be governor. If Obaseki had allowed Shaibu freely to run in these elections, give Shaibu the number of support that he needs, there would have been no fight. Shaibu would be jumping here and there. Highest, Barrister Sadio, who is our leader, will still secure the ticket of the deputy that will deputize alongside with Philip Shaibu. The fight Obaseki is facing today is the fight of the Esan people. If they had supported Philip Shaibu, he will never decamp to APC. APC today, it's an option. And what is his own goal? Since this guy don't let me carry on, Asue will never win this election. I know agreement scatter everywhere. That is what Shaibu is doing. The question now is, who actually reneged from the promise, who reneged from the promise to ensure equity, justice, and fairness. In the gubernatorial elections that took place in 2020, Edo North gave overwhelming support to Pastor Sage Izeyamu. That not been lost his unit. Now, Izeyamu, who is from Edo South, lost in Edo South. Some persons in Edo Central gave Izeyamu support. But get it clear, when it was 2024 to return power to Edo Central, what was the stance of Pastor Sage Izeyamu? He wanted to be governor. The answer should wait is I want to be. It is all about I in the whole of them. All what you are seeing today, it is their interest. Now what then happened? Adam Oshobele said, no, Izeyamu, you can't go, hold on. Who I want to be the governor is Denko. What was Adam Oshobele's intention? Returning to Senate and becoming the Senate president with the vote and resources of Edo, if his own political godson is the governor of the state. Pastor Sage Izeyamu said no, and they appeared on series of media to say Adam Oshobele will never produce the next governor of the state. It was a malicious challenge and a big fight. For me to let them go carry on. Since you say me no carry on. When you say me no carry on, we'll go give up Megolu. That was how Okpebolo became an option. Okpebolo no fit get tickets for APC. Where is Izeyamu, Oshomole, and others? There is not possible. And Oshomole faulted the emergence of Okpebolo. So Edo, if you are wise, you should know that the only person that is sincere here is Governor Baseki. Now, I won't blame him. Do you know why? Sorry to say, even the governor said not to listen to some talk who would tell him through this media. If not some persons, he go play along. Governor said, and I quote, I just talked about before, and I repeat them again, during the ban of Okayele recently. They say, Your Excellency, if you ban this set of people, they get people when they follow the way for community, they will vessel, the fear affect us in the election. Do you know his response? There is a state after election. In case you are not aware, know it today. Obaseki has been a multi-billionaire even before becoming governor. Go and check his history. This is the same man that advised the federal government. Stop printing. You are printing money. Stop. Stop. They insulted him, attacked him, and he was looking at them. All his prophecy is reflecting itself today. All his prophecy is reflecting itself today. Now, let me tell you the problem that we are having. In this state, be very factual. We don't like development. We think we love it. No, we don't. This is the highest, the state with the highest level of sentiment. And if you ask us, we think we don't have sentiment. We should understand that governance is governance. Even as I'm talking right now, to this perspective, I am also guilty because I'm careful not to go to the other area. Because when you say it the way it ought to be, you'll be considered as an enemy. So I will shut up. I will shut up. But this town, believe me, we do not like development. We think we love it. No, we don't. Our heart is full of hate, and we think we show love. We don't. You expect a situation, a scenario. Politician came out publicly in this state to say the only reason why we are angry with the governor is that he has refused to call us every Friday to eat pounded yam in government house. If I searched, it was on national dailies. It was on national dailies. I have told you before, by Friday, Saturday and Sunday in government house, you will know that there is, even if the country is complaining that there is no money, there are billions of naira for politicians to share. You'll see party. You see spotless girls from here to the end. One, you don't see one map of Nigeria like the way they may face. So you know they. That is what they enjoy. Don't say, "Ah no, Your Excellency, what are you saying? Don't say that. Your Excellency, listen. Your Excellency, do you know that when I told all right, Odo sir, please pay it there, pay it there. What's your problem with the governor? You are disturbing us. No, so Your Excellency, that was the life. Busy pepper soaping and big stouting in government house at your own detriment. As of today, they are all angry because it is no longer business as usual. They call the governor, Governor Baseki. Why are you not commissioning this completed project so that people will be seeing what you are doing? The governor responded, and I quote, "Do you know how much it is to organize a a function to commission projects? If I had that same money, I would have been able to fee some few adjoining rooms." The same governor was attacked while they were all sitting discussing about national minimum wage. Fellow governors were angry with him. Why will you just go and announce 70,000 just like that? He responded, "It's on national dailies. We generated the revenue. The revenues are there. We have the money. Why don't we pay our people?" What is the essence of governance if we cannot give our people good life? Please share this video. Share this video. Check yourself very well. Look at your conscience. You will agree with me that your anger against Governor Baseki is not about development. It's either not for regard. That is why I will salute myself. I'm Comrade Stanley Sazosa, this is your former Edo State. I challenge the governor. I challenge anybody. I have never collected a dime. They'll say, "I want to bet the governor give me $1." They want nobody of it to say they give me couple. This is not to say I don't receive money for 2020 election. I receive both from the diaspora to follow up with the campaign and some certain level of regard from certain people from certain quarters. I will not come here to lie to you. I was the first person in the whole world as a young growing politician, if you could still remember, who openly said that I fought in the past for stomach infrastructure. I will not come here to deceive anybody. Make we talk as it be. So you check your heart. Why are you against Obaseki? If you are sincere enough, you agree with me, it's all about the honorarium. And I won't be angry with you if you fought for honorarium too. Yes, the country is hard. If you are a young politician and you fought for honorarium, I may not be against you. But you see those set of people who don't chop, they not get second address. They want they chop, they go. Whether the state good or whether it's not good or it not concern them. Now, I saw a comment. I have to respond to it very fast because it's a comment from a respected personality. General Elvis Agaria. He said, and I quote, "Today the election will not be the same as 2024. There's no good return from the Edo State government to the diaspora, rather demolition of buildings." Good. Sir, before I justify the actions, I will trickle us back to history. The number of buildings demolished by the Adamo administration exceeded the number of buildings ever demolished by Obaseki. And I will make the point clear. Professor Sayuki Oshodi was in his house, a renowned Benin professor. All because of politics. This set of people went to his house to demolish the house while he was still inside. Does this same set of people have the moral justification today to come out to talk about demolition? That is one. Beyond that, Adam Oshomole demolished along New Lagos Road. And when the people ask, where is our compensation? Of a fact, the government responded. Dr. Samuel Bomoja's government have paid compensations for these houses. Government will not bring in a dime. That was how that road was dualized. It is not a bad idea, but you talk about demolition. Now let's be factual. There is no ignorance in law. Comrade Philip Shaibu demolished my own building somewhere. My own building. With the aid of the Nigerian Electricity Commission. I would not want to say much in respect to that, but the time is coming, we'll discuss about it. Now, we said there is no ignorance in law. And it is true. Do not blame a man who took action. Blame those who choose to go against the laws that have been firmly established. If you come to our office, we can verify land for you if your land falls within area designated to be government land. Because of the analog nature of the Adamo administration, government issued CFO on government land. Obagie Nevosa has one of the largest government land in Edo State. It wasn't Governor Baseki that acquired that place for government. Instead of people to advise themselves, community chairman will still sell the land and collect money. Then when government is coming to say, I told you this place is government land, why are you bidding on it? Remove it. They will say government bad, government bad, government bad. Go and see how politicians converted properties to themselves. Let me tell you today for a fact and a secret. There are things politicians will never reveal, but will be revealing them so that you know. Adam Oshomole gave CFOs to his friends. I will not mention the name of this particular person. Two. He's in a donut. He's a professor. They shared properties to themselves in the GROA. They gave Obaseki that same property too. But Oshomole gave the whole of them CFO, including Obaseki. When Obaseki came, he revoked his own CFO and revoked every other CFO and returned those property back to government. Obaseki is fencing government properties everywhere. Is he taking it along for himself? Is Obaseki taking those property away? You have got the only sincere governor since the history of Edo State outside Bende State. You have got the only sincere governor, quote me anywhere, apart from Professor Ambrose Ali and Dr. Samuel Bemudia, write the rest off. They took care of themselves. Obaseki revoked his own CFO, returned the whole property to government. Now, still on demolition of property. Sir, when Obaseki acquired Okoroma community, the same way the industrial park in Iyanomo was acquired, I must salute the good people of Iyanomo community. Iyanomo community in Saple Road, Tiri Boza Fauna, Boza. Iyanomo has never sold 100 by 100 in the entire industrial park. It was emphatically announced that a Kora city is coming to that area. If you had bought property in the past, come for your compensation. But in this area, good. I challenge anybody, sorry for the breaking transmission. I challenge anybody to bring a single certificate of occupancy in those areas. There are caveat at all on those lands. People went there to buy. I, Osakweno Kwodi, have done more than 50 professional check in those areas. And I have saved so many Edolites from buying lands in those areas. Quote me anywhere. So, when you now go and buy government land, and government come to take it, and then you will not be saying, why go demolition? No. Now, let me tell you, in line with the law, by the grace of God, I am a professional town planner. I did not just graduate, I graduated as one of the best in Auchi Poly. Go and confirm. The Land Use Act of 1978 is very explicit. Government reserves the right whatsoever to acquire property for overriding public interest. But, you know, because of the lack of enlightenment, people will just carry money. They'll just run entire community. They don't talk again. Even to date, the work that I'm going to on Monday, which is tomorrow, I told my client, don't pay here, let me go and confirm. He said, I don't already give them money. But I already know that that area, there are no government land. If not, I'll tell us to go collect your money back. If they don't get another place to show you rest. So if you buy government land, office open every day, radio, television, everywhere they announce, we are no longer in the analog part. This is a digital government where everything is run directly. CFO today, if one CFO enter land, they're not the people another one again. It's not possible. But for the government, go check court. 2 people, they bring CFO from one land. You don't get CFO, you get CFO for inside one land. Are you aware that Edo has been mapped to 2027? I was shocked in the office one day. Before I get my own CFO, I got to made a check. As they check, they not only show my house, they show me my motto as they inside compound. They not only show my house, they show my car as it is inside compound. So for me, it is not out of place if you go back government land after a huge enlightenment. You can say, hey, no, they don't feel because of only you. Forget the interest of everybody. The best you could do for yourself is to make sure that you don't fall victim. You see me so? You see this politics, we don't want place. I will not insult anybody. I will never attack any of my friends. But I will point. Sorry, my network is bad. I will never insult or attack anybody. But I will punish them with political truth. So, for me, I want to be on the safer side of history. I am comfortable with my poverty, regardless of whatever anybody thinks. President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan once said, I am the world's most insulted president. When I leave office, you will know the freedom you enjoyed under my watch. Obaseki organized a retreat and called all top leaders. So what is happening? I was flying down to Edo. Look at the city, look at the roof. Look at what is happening. As of today, we must organize our development. You can't build in Edo without proper plan approval. You must at least apply for a certificate of occupancy. Then when you want to build, government must approve. Now I want to tell you, communities, they sell road, they'll sell road. They'll open a kid, they'll sell it, they'll go block them. Now when you sell road, you are blocking waterway. Like what happened in Aduawa. The Ministry of Fiscal Planning went there to go and demolish that place. Now will you not say that why they go demolish that person's house when you build house on a road? To my brother General Elvis, You stay in the diaspora, one of the most organized enclave in the world. I know nobody builds on road. I know that where you are, nobody can take over government property because they have somebody who is in government. In the Senate claim that you live in. I also know that the development of the United States started from the idea of neighborhood consent as propounded by Clarence Perry in 1920s. We stated, and I quote, all buildings, all lands must be bounded by an arterial road, local access roads. After every 200 feet, you have roads. That is why the Western government can check insecurity. Even if you give policemen today the highest weapons, the very most sophisticated state-of-the-art security mechanism, they won't be able to check security in totality. Insecurity in totality. Do you know why? Then they drive, they pursue, they pursue thief. They come. The thief from follow one road, boom. They'll pack what to begin use leg road. But when you have sustainable development, helicopter or the fly, they follow you for up. You're the run for down.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osazo Wodi. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.